As we all know, we've got a massive amount of land here at Lalacelle, and we've created some absolutely beautiful areas that we adore. But the maintenance of them, we lose 2-3 days a week just working on and keeping weeds down and cutting lawns. And as you'll have seen from one of our latest videos, we've had to cut this down because it just got away from us. We didn't have time to be out here. So what we've done, we've teamed up with Renovation to have the new LUBA2 all-wheel drive wireless lawnmower. And what this means is we can set this up down in our barbecue area and just let it go. It can just be left and it can stay on top of it all, and we don't even have to think about it. And the reason we love this, because it's an all-wheel drive, it can deal with a slope of up to 80%, and none of this is flat, none of it's perfect, but we can just leave this run. We set it, we program it, it's completely wireless, and it'll just take care of it all. And I already love it, and I love it for one reason, because they've sent you a book telling you how to put it together, which is great, but they tell you how many spare pieces they've sent. So when you get all these flat pack things and things you have to put together, and you get 5 or 6 extra screws, and you think, oh my goodness, I've done it wrong, this says no, 4 pieces extra for spare use. So I'm not going to lose my mind thinking I've not put it together wrong. So already it's making sense before I've even got any further than opening the box. So I'm going to crack on with this, I'm going to get this put together, and I'm going to have so much fun today. And that's our little LUBA2 all set up, ready to go, fully charged. It's took us literally no more than, I'd say, 20 minutes to actually put all this together, get it all done and sorted. It really is easy, and if an idiot like me can do it, it really is easy because I'm not good at this sort of thing normally. It was literally a few screws, set your docking station and plug it in, and that's it. We're pretty much good to go. So we're going to let it charge for a little bit. We're going to come back and then we're going to map it out, which again, because the fact that this is wireless, it'll take no more than 20 minutes to map this out, and that'll be us good, and we can just leave it go. We can set it for however long we want, however many days we want, but I'll show you all that in a minute. Like having a big remote control car, it's so much fun. So we're just mapping out the perimeter because this is all wireless. It's really easy, big remote control car, all done through my phone, and it just drives over everything. And again, because it's all-wheel drive, it's just superb. One of the reasons we were really interested in working with Renovation and trying the LUBA2 out was because of the all-wheel drive capabilities of it. And this land it's challenging terrain. To lawnmower this without big petrol or gas lawnmowers, it's hard work, because look at the incline here, look how steep it actually is. And it's hard for us to do it, so we thought that if we tried this, let the grass grow, see how it actually went, and it was able to do it, we'd be amazed. And it has completely managed it without it's not broke a sweat. Other lawnmowers, you have to rescue them when they get stuck, you have to go out, get them out and reset them. Basically this we've not had to touch, we've just been able to literally let it go, and it's done it all itself. It's found its way up the curves, up the slopes. And it's not just the all-wheel drive technology in it, it's got proper built-in suspension with it, so it can raise and lower itself up and over the little curves and bumps and everything that there is. Because this is, like I say, this is probably the most challenging terrain we could have tried on here in the actual chateau grounds itself. But it's going to save us days, and it will save us days a year, and that's a massive thing to us, because we've got that time back now. That's time to look after the wall garden. We can go into the wall garden, I can spend that weeding rather than spending the day here walking around with a lawnmower. And again, it's hard work, it's not easy graft pushing them up the hills, and Rob does it as well when he's here, and he knows, he's seen this and he's over the moon, because again, he doesn't have to worry about getting all this done with us. The area that it can actually do, I think it's a 10,000 square metre area, so it can cover like 2.5 acres of land. that's huge. We're only asking it to do about 500 square metres because that's all we need it to do right now. But we've already had the discussion where we're going to look, see if that we can get it to do the front garden and Jonathan's football pitch as well, all at the same time, because again, that's days of work we're going to save. We're going to save weeks of work not having to come out and mow lawns, because this is going to come and do it all for us. We know it's been good around everything. We know it's found its way. I've parked a tractor in the middle of where we've got it cutting right now. It knows it's there. It's mapped its way around it. It's even gone to the point where it's been safe to, it's gone underneath the tractor and cut under the tractor as well. So again, to see something like this work, like say you hear the news and you hear people reviewing these things, but you have to see it for yourself to believe it. And I am genuinely so impressed with it. With the technology installed in this, it doesn't matter about the light levels. It currently has RTK and 3D vision and sensor technology. So whether it be doing it out in the open there where the sun's shining, or whether it's doing it over here under the trees, it really doesn't matter. It can see through all of it, like say the way that it maps out the terrain, so you're going to get the perfect lawn every single time. As you can hear with the LUBA2, it is whisper quiet. It is so quiet going past. Yeah, you can hear it, but it's not like the big lawnmowers that we have to use, the big petrol lawnmowers that we use. And like I say, this is it right near me right now, and that's as loud as it is. So I can have this running in the night if we didn't want them running in the day. I can control all this through the app. Now the app itself, again, I've just been playing with it there. I can, like I say, I can sit and watch what it's doing. I can see where it's going. So if I was up in the chateau and I wanted to see where it's up to, I can just log on to the app and see what it's doing. But I can also adjust other things as well. So I can adjust how many times a week I want it doing. I can adjust the height. So like I said, we've put this on a really long lawn right now just to see how it handles it, to make sure it's going to be able to maintain this for us. And it's done an absolutely cracking job of it. So what I will do is I will set it to a lower height, and again I can do anything from 25 to 100 millimeters, and just to be able to have that control and be able to do all this through the app. Like I say, I can set cutting patterns, I can make it zigzag the lawn, I can make it do nice lines, I can draw nice stars in the lawn. Again, just because of the way that it is and the technology that it's got and how clever it is, we can just leave it do all that. So I'm looking forward to trying out some funky shapes, and who knows, they might get there. They might be able to do a Château de Lalacelle sign, and we might be able to put it in the middle of the garden. And how cool would that look, looking out the window and seeing the Château de Lalacelle logo in the middle of the lawns? That would be awesome. So that's something we'll have to speak to them about, and we might be able to bring you in a future video. But I'm just going to carry on watching this for another few minutes. Right now it's a glorious sunny day, so we don't have to worry about coming out and cutting the grass. This is when we want it cut. But you don't cut wet grass, and you don't want it cut on wet grass. So the fact that it's got a rain detection built in, it's connected to the Wi-Fi, so it connects and talks. And if it's horrible and the weather's manky and the grass is too wet, it won't cut your lawn, it'll delay it till it's actually the good time to do it. Again, just one of the intelligent little features built into this brilliant little machine. Well, I hope you've enjoyed seeing this work as much as I've enjoyed playing with it, because it's just been such a fun little toy. And again, we'll only review something if we genuinely know it's a good product. We've sent products back before if they've not been right and not been suitable, or we didn't feel that we could do it justice. And this we can genuinely recommend and say it's exceeded every single expectation that we've got of this machine. We didn't think it'd be able to do this area. We'd have been able to use it elsewhere, but we wanted to test it on somewhere that we know it was going to struggle with, and it hasn't struggled. So we're amazed. These are available in America, they're in mainland America, Canada, Europe, and the UK. Superb products. There'll be a $50 discount for anyone that clicks the link in the description, and they're available on Amazon as well. So there's plenty of places to get them. I genuinely would check them out, because it is a product that it's going to save us weeks in a year. So we're so happy with it. Check it out, and we'll see you soon.